Hello, how y'all doing? It's time for another diecast flashback. And this time we have a Matchbox Porsche 911 or a Turbo 911S. This was a late 70s, 79 model Matchbox. It's got the super fast wheels on it. Nice little castings, got opening doors. And that is it. And it's got a trailer hitch. That'll be coming off. I'm going to customize this one. I'm going to make this one look like one that you would go to the car dealership and buy. So anyway, before we get into this Porsche, let's look at some others. Now, I could talk about Porsches for 2 days. I could also show you cars for about 2 hours. But I picked out a few of different makers around the world that are vintage, and I'm going to share them with you. First up, we've got a Corgi Whiz Wheel. Corgi made this one in 1970. This is a Targa 911S. This is a pretty nice one. There's the Targa top. Got the engine in the back there. Whiz wheel. That's pretty cool. Next up, we've got a Maisto. Now, this was a custom that I did. This is a made in China Maisto. Now, this one is of a 550A Spider. But this particular car, if you've ever, seen what the 130 Spider, this was the car that James Dean drove when he had his wreck, his fatal accident. There's got the little red stripes on the tail end of it. This was a customized one that I did. Thought it turned out pretty good. I was actually going to do this for Andrew, his channel's anniversary thing he does, but I couldn't get it there in time. But anyway, that's a nice one. Next up, we've got I think this one is an FC, made in Holland. There it is, FC, up there at the top, EFSI, number 402. This is another 911S. This is a little one, little guy. Trying to get it focused. It's got like the old Matchbox. This one was made in 1971. Elfsey in Holland. Next up, we've got a Japanese version. This is a Kato. This is a 356A. Made in Japan. This one, I can't exactly date it. Specific, but I'm pretty sure it's probably early 60s. It's really nice casting. Real cool one. That's one you don't see. It's a Kato, Kato 356A. That's one of my favorite Porsches. Next up, we've got a 914. This is a Solido made in France. The 914-6. That was a more racier motor that Porsche put in these little cars. Let's see, I don't think, the trunk opens on this one. And that, oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, the headlights. Check this out. They pop up. That's pretty cool. That's a Solido. The next one we've got, this is another French company. It's called Curelou. This is a Porsche Coupe. I'm pretty sure this is a Carrera. Well, no, maybe not. It's probably another one of them. I'd say it's probably one of these 356As. But the coupe. And that's a nice one. The next one we've got, this one is a Artec or a Auto Pilon made in Spain. And I'm pretty sure that they made these from the Dinky and Corgi toys castings, molds. But this one is a nice one. This is a Carrera 6. Auto peeling. Where does it say? It says Espana. But that's a cool car there. I think it's got the spare in it. That's a cool one. Next one we've got, this one is a Poly Toys, made in Italy. This one is a 904 Carrera GTS. This one's got the opening doors and the boot. You can see the motor. Look at those big bells on there, big carbs. And I think, yeah, it opens up too. That's a neat one. This one was made in 1967. The next one we've got, this is a Amiibi Toys, another Italian. This is a Carrera 10. Another very cool car. That's like the one that I showed you earlier back there. This one, it's got the opening boot, doors. Look at that shifter in there. You see that? Let's get you there. There it is. Shifter knob. Oh! Doggone it. What happened here? Well, it looks like a little TLC. Luckily, this one I can unscrew. We'll put that one back together. And there's his spare tire. And then we've got another one. This is a 917. You can't forget these. This is a Mercury of Italy. This is the long tail. See the tail sticking out. This was, I can't remember. This was a Le Mans winner. I can't remember who the guy was that drove this one. But that is just a wicked race car right there. And there is the motor and spare wheel on that. See the bottom? Mercury, made in Italy, 917. It's awesome. And then I've got a Hot Wheels Redline. This was made in 1970. This is one that I restored. Now this is the shorter tail version of the 917. Take a look at that one. It says 1969 Mattel, but they always made them the year after with the patent or the copyright. That's a nice one. Look at that. Look at that Spectre Flame paint job on that. It's awesome. And then we got another Hot Wheel, a newer Hot Wheel. This is a transporter set. This is a Outlaw with a VW pickup. You see that? That's pretty neat. So let's get to the one I'm going to do. I've already taken it, the bottom off of it. It's just your standard Matchbox, metal base. I'm going to change these wheels out, give it something a little bit more Porsche looking. Probably something like these Hot Wheels wheels. They look more like they'd go on a Porsche. I mean, this kind of Porsche. I'll cut that tailgate off of there, or that trailer hitch. Let's see. Let me get this out without tearing it up. There it goes. Just your generic. Got a nice little steering wheel on it, though. Better than the ones from today. There's the window. It's going to have to be sanded on. It's got a bunch of scratches on it, but it is in one piece. And then these. This one looks like it might be a candidate to leave the doors on it. because most of the sometimes when you take the doors and the trunks and lids off of these and paint them, you can't get the color to match, especially if you do them separately. But if I can get in that little crack right there with my airbrush, I think it'd be successful. Well, let's see what I can do with that one. And as always, I'd like for you to stick around to the end. Hit the like button if you would like, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, I got the Porsche finished. Let's put it together. There's the body. I used the apple color Spectra Flame paint. Turned out, looked just like an old Redline Hot Wheel. I did do the headlights and the brake light, the tail light on the back, just limited, very minimal, just like the Redlines were. Let's get these screws out of here. I used these button head screws. They imitate a rivet. Work pretty good. Sometimes you have to take those cars apart if you want to replace a windshield or something. So there's our glass, our plastic. Let's see. Let's get it where you can see it. There you go. Okay. And I repainted the interior, was a cream color, and I kind of like the black, but I could have left it. Old Hot Wheel Redlines, they did have the light color interior. I could have left it, but I didn't. And then I put the deep dish Redline wheels on it. Let's see. And I had the Hot Wheel bodies were a little more narrow than these, so I had to I had put some spacers in there that pull them out. Cut the tailgate off the back right here, and I do want to color that back in, make it look like a license plate, because it's not gonna really look right unless I do that back here. Take that marker and just color that in a little bit. You'll see that. Won't see the rest of it. The rest of it kind of tucks in up underneath the body. So let's see. There's the front. Screw these babies in there. And there we go. Let's pull out a little bit. And there's your dinner. And it is a good roller. So there it is. Looks pretty good, I think. Tell me in the comments what you think. I like hearing comments from everybody. There it is. I think it turned out pretty good. I want to show you that pocket knife I worked on that I was restoring. It turned out pretty nice too. The Camp King. Yep. Pretty nice. That was the first time I had taken one completely apart. And it's got some good snap in it. That's what you want. All right. Thanks for watching. Now that's a flashback. Have a good one.